Hello everyone, welcome in. Happy Friday. It is release day of a new set for Pokemon, and we're here. But also, before we get started, I completely forgot to post to Instagram. So give me like a half a second. Tell me how your day's going while I do this real fast. New set being opened on stream. No, move. Thank you. Becoming a cowboy after. And now we need a link, obviously, because people are lazy. If you don't give them a link, they're not going to click. We know how this works. Twitch.tv/bandshreddedcheese. We're getting there. Come watch now, cowboy. We'll drop it right there. Yeah, perfect. That works. Okay, welcome to the party. We've done it. We've posted. Now to set my phone back out of the way. Okay. As I was saying, welcome into a new day. It is Friday. I don't normally stream on Fridays, but I kind of had to stream today because we got stuff. You'll also notice I swapped in the Mega Evolutions booster box finally. I'll be honest, no real reason I didn't do it, but finally did. As well as Phantasmal Flames is officially here. Oh, look at that. You can see your own reflection. Ooh. But either way, Phantasmal Flames is here. I got this at a card shop today because my pre-order hasn't shown up in the mail yet. It hasn't even shipped yet, which is slightly concerning, but I'm not too worried. You can look up order statuses online, and on the online like order status, whatever, it shows as processing. Like, I don't know. Like I said, I'm pretty sure. Sorry, I'm trying to look around my GoPro to make sure all this stuff is set fairly nicely. There we go. That works. Good enough. But, I pre-ordered the Pokemon Center ETBs, a booster box, and 2 booster bundles. That hasn't shipped yet. The Mega Charizard X, EX, Ultra Premium collection did show up. But, whatever. I'm not overly concerned. Like I said, we're just here to have fun and do some stuff. Plus, they didn't send me an email saying that my order was canceled. They didn't send me an email saying they're unable to unable to collect my payment. They didn't send me anything saying that they're not going to send it. So I assume it's on the way. But I took in to a card shop some of the stuff that I've been holding on to, like some sealed stuff that I've been holding on to. So I gave up it was actually the booster box that was right here, the Obsidian Flames booster box. I took that into the card shop, as well as 3 different ETBs. It was Stellar Crown, Temporal Forces, and White Flare. I had all 3 of those. I got them all for MSRP. So I was already up. Figured might as well. Time to do it. Because, I mean, I could have held on to them longer, but because they're non Pokemon Center, I wasn't overly optimistic about them climbing super quickly. So rather than do that, I figured might as well get some cool stuff. So I got a booster box, so now I'm going to have 2 of those. But if the Pokemon Center pre-order never pulls through, at least I have 1. Then I also got the big boy. Another Ultra Premium collection. So I have 2 of these. One of them is upstairs in my room, put away. And then I also have another booster bundle, which between those 4 sealed items, and then I gave up like a dozen cards. They went through my trade binder, the one that I keep sitting over here. This binder right here. They pulled a handful of cards out of it, comped them out took that in as trade. So when we flip this open, yeah, there's some blank spots, which is fine. This binder was, oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. Look at all those empty spaces. Look at all those empty spaces. So they were grabbing cards that they felt they wanted, and I was willing to give up. So the good news is the trade binder was in fact used for trading, and not just me endlessly collecting stuff and never giving it up, which I'm very proud of myself for doing successfully. There is a small part of me that's like kind of upset that some of those cards are gone, but they're in the trade binder. I meant to give them away. It's not like I can hold on to everything forever. So hopefully we can get some new cards to put into the trade binder, and some cards for the personal collection and some other stuff. But yeah, start of this stream. Like I mentioned, I have the GoPro set up. We're going to be opening Pokemon cards, which means we are actually going to rip this open. And the reason we're ripping this open is because I want the promo cards out of it. You can kind of see them right here. Both of these banger cards. I want them, so I'm going to have them. And the only way to have them is to rip one of these open or to buy the cards. So, yeah. I was thinking we crack this bad boy, rip all these packs, end with the Phantasmal Flames in this box, and then we got the booster bundle as well, just in case we don't get anything good out of Phantasmal Flames. So it's going to be, what, yeah, it's 4 Phantasmal Flames in here, plus 6 more there. We got 10 chances. There's also going to be 4 Mega Evolution, 4 Destined Rivals, 4 Journey Together, and 2 Surging Sparks. So it's a pretty good pack selection. If we want to just jump into it, I don't see a reason why we should wait. Especially considering the fact we're 12 minutes into stream already. And like I said, the GoPro is in fact set up. Which I think it's going to have to be, yeah, a little farther back. No big deal. Let me get the mouse kind of out of the way. Let me get this. Also, I'm fully aware, because of the way I put the GoPro up, it kind of shakes if the desk moves even slightly. So like if I tap this a little bit, the whole thing shakes. But yeah. 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 Are we ready? Are we doing it? Like, part of me doesn't want to open this, but the other part of me wants the promo cards and to rip some packs. And by some packs, I mean a lot of packs. So we're just gonna... And like that, it's no longer sealed. Ooh. Do I regret it yet? No. Will I regret it by the time I finish opening all the packs? Probably. But part of degenerate gambling means making degenerate decisions. Like opening Pokemon cards and sealed products. But yeah, shout out Hidden Gems Card Shop. They're, local to me. I've been going in there a handful of times at this point. And this is where I got this one. The one that I got from Pokemon Center, I just shoved right into my closet. Oh, there's nothing in there. I was hoping there was going to be like a cool design or something. Most of the ETBs have that. But are we ready? Are we ready? Are we ready? Are we ready? Ooh. 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 Ooh, look at that bad boy. I'm gonna slide this out here. Also, I'm aware that I don't have the best lighting setup for a desk. Leave me alone. But here we are. Is this both of them? It is both of them. And they look pretty good. They look pretty good. Let's get some penny sleeves ready to go. These are going to go straight into top loaders as well. I plan to send them for grading. I want PSA 5s. Or not. I hope to God I don't PSA 5 these. I want PSA 10s. I don't know why I said 5. Sometimes my brain is just stupid. But it's fine. Alright. A top loader. And a top loader. Also, what is this? Is it just the... I believe this is just the code card. Yeah. Yeah. Any of y'all want a code? Any of y'all want a code? There it is. Nice and clear. You can all see it. Perfect. Alright, let me set this out of the way. And now let's get this bad boy open. I gotta remember like where I'm allowed to like hold my hand so you guys can see this the best. Should I probably have scissors for this? Yes. Am I worried? Have faith in me. Ooh, the hollow's crisp. Ooh, the hollow's crisp. Look at that. That is baller. And then the other one. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. That is a gorgeous card. Shinji Kanda, you did it again. You beautiful bastard. It looks minty. It looks minty. The rear centering is not perfect, but it's pretty good. The front centering looks really good. Let me see you now. It's looking pretty good. It's looking really good. Oh, it's gorgeous though. That's fire. I wish I had like a little something I could show you with like the hidden gems, like card shop, whatever. I know they have an online store. They do Whatnot streams. They sell on eBay. Like it's not just a, you know, in-person card shop. But the guys there, two of them the two that I tend to see, they're super nice. They're always willing to, you know, haggle a little bit on prices. I tend not to argue too much because it's a brick and mortar card shop, but man. Boom. Boom. Protected. It's not fully in the bottom of the... It's fine. Protected. What was that? Nothing important. Also, I didn't mention to them when I was picking up this this box that I plan to rip it, especially on stream. But yeah, what bangers. Okay. 2 fire cards. No clue what they're worth. Prices are all over the place because it's, you know, day one. I assume it's going to take like a week before these prices start to stabilize and I get a real idea of what stuff is worth. But now, looking back in here. I'm going to tip it back a little bit. We got a bunch of packs. As well as one loose pack. Oh, because when this lifts out, they all just kind of fall over. I see. We got the desk mat, play mat. I kind of want to open this up and drop it right here. So I'm going to do that before we keep going. If that's fine with y'all. If you're okay with that, we'll get back to this box in just a second. First, we got to move literally everything on my desk. Rum, I need to move your sticker. Sorry. Sorry. Get that out of the way. And now. Beautiful. Beautiful. I gotta. There we go. Now we're ready to open some Pokemon cards. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. I know the reflection and everything because now they're in penny sleeves and top loaders is not great, but we got those. We got more room for space. Let me back that stuff up. Okay. Now, getting back over to here with the rest of the stuff, as I'm going to move these just out of the way. What else we got? This should be a deck box. So I can put all of the cards I think are bulk or something. I don't know. Let's pop this open. No reason to keep it. See, okay, I didn't realize this was going to be a pain to cut the tape. Cut open, cut open. I didn't grab scissors. I didn't bring scissors. I realized I don't have scissors, so I'm just grabbing anything I know that's vaguely sharp and hoping for the best. There we go. Obviously, Twitch won't let you have weapons on stream. Do I think a pair of scissors to open plastic is going to count as a weapon? Or even just a knife to open plastic is going to count as a weapon? Probably not, but I am... Look, I'm just weird about stuff. I don't know. I try not to tiptoe on it in any gray area half the time, and then the other half the time I'm talking about how to exfoliate your asshole. So, like, what do I know about modesty? It's got Velcro. It pops open. A couple little cards to be able to use as dividers. Which I notice the front art matches all 3 times. That's cool. We can add it up here with the other deck box and booster bundle box that I got. Moving on. These are going to be the sleeves. Which, again, it's the same design. Which these ones I'm not going to pop open just because at least they get held in place. You can see I do the same thing with the penny sleeves. They just sit in the package. But, yeah. Cool little sleeves. We got damage counter die, which... let me grab these. Just some nice die. They're all damage counters to be able to track how dead your Pokemon is. Which I'm surprised they don't have like a little like holder or something for them. They're just loose and floating. But that's fine. And then we got the metal coin. Ooh. Oh, that's baller. You can see the normal like Pokemon background. Look how shiny it is. See why I was saying it's baller? Look at that. Ooh. Oh, that's gorgeous. Oh, that's beautiful. And then, the highlight of them all. Packs galore. Boom. Right, nothing else. Yeah, nothing else. It does have the Charizard design in the bottom again, but... yeah. Alright. Let's get this empty box out of the way. Because let's be real, no one wants to look at an empty box. They want to see some Pokemon cards. So, Phantasmal, 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 Phantasmal. Oh, it's complete. It's conveniently an art set. The 4 different pack styles. And then we got 4 Mega Evolution. Again, all 4 pack arts. One, two, three, 4 Destined Rivals. Again, pack art. All 4 different kinds. And then 1, 2, 3, 4 Journey Together with all 4 art styles. And 2 Surging Sparks. Would have been cool to get a Pikachu art, but either way. Like I said, we're going to do Surging Sparks, then Journey Together, then Destined Rivals, then Mega Evolution, and then we will end it with the banger of the new set. So let me get all these out of the way. Now, I did decide before stream started, I am not putting all this stuff into Collector. We're not looking at prices of cards. We are just simply opening and enjoying. I will track everything in Collector another time, probably after stream. I'll just go through and have to log 200 and some cards, but it's fine. Are we ready? Like I said, starting with Surging Sparks, the oldest of the sets, with the least number of packs. The one that's been reprinted nearly into the ground lately. The one that I have the ETB right there. Get this out of here. I missed. Go down into the trash pile. We have Code Card, which I will leave right there while I open these. 1, 2, the front. Not me almost doing the old pack trick for older sets. What a fool I am. But are we ready for a Water Energy? Execute. I'm probably not going to end up reading all these names, but Swablu, Rotom. Like I said, the more I try to read, the worse my pronunciation's going to get, and the less fun we're going to have. So I was kind of unintentionally almost putting them in Charizard's mouth, so we're just going to set him right there to make it look like he's about to eat them. I don't know why I'm going that way when I could go this way. Reverse Hollow on the Stunfisk. Starting with heat. Hyper rare Night Stretcher. And a Hollow Dialga. Yo. Whoa. There's some awesome hollow in this. There's like a whole spiral hollow. Can I get it on camera? Probably not. Nope, you're just going to have to take my word for it. All right, but starting with a banger. I hope this isn't me using up all my luck before I get to Phantasmal Flames. But we're going to just kind of leave all the hits. I have a feeling, yeah, I was about to say, I have a feeling my keyboard's too tipped right now because it's kind of pushed back on the desk. We'll set that right there. We'll move the code card out of the way. Are we ready for number 2 of Surging Sparks? Oh, wait. There's your code. If you can read it, probably, maybe not. I don't know. If anyone wants me to hold up a code card, let me know. We have a Shadow Energy, Mankey, Zebstrika, Marill. Sorry, I'm blocking your card. Relor, I know I have that one. Mousehold, Meowstick. I can hold this a little higher, I guess, but like I said, I'm trying to make sure the code card can stay visible just so y'all can grab it if you want. Reverse Hollow. Reverse Hollow. And an EX. Okay, so two for 2 on Surging Sparks. That's honestly banger. Wow. I wasn't expecting that. Is today the day that my luck turns around? Alright. Surging Sparks, done. Next up, Journey Together. Which one are we feeling? We're gonna end with Lily. Then Iono. We're gonna go Gunnar. We're gonna go Gunnar order. In which case, unfortunately, we got to start with the men. We gotta rip apart the men first. Who's trying to get a hold of me? Nope. That is me getting a notification that I am live. Thanks, Discord. I don't know why I'm opening this so weird. Yeah, we're gonna set these over here. Put that down there. Here is your code card. I'm gonna flip this around. And now we will. Is that? No. I almost. How the fuck are you already scratched? Whatever. It's an energy. I don't care. We can scratch up the energies for all it's worth. Black belts training. Ends purloin. Professor's research. I always say I'm not going to end up reading the cards' names, and then I end up reading the cards' names until I find one I don't know how to pronounce. And then I stop and talk about how I don't know how to read. But this time we're not doing it. Rim snarl. Ends PP up. Baller. Baller. Love to see it. There's the first reverse hollow. There's the second reverse hollow. And there's the first pack we get cooked on. I'm not even complaining. Also, the centering on this is awful. Doesn't matter too much, but look at that left-right centering. Bad. Bad. On to the next one. We'll set that out of the way. Ooh, come on, baby. Also, don't be surprised if later today or tomorrow I'm posting on Instagram and tagging the card shop because they asked if if I could, and I said absolutely, no issue at all. You guys have been great to me. You allowed me to trade for a brand new set rather than just get money. Plus, their prices were below market, so respect on both counts. Here, I'll hold this up real quick. Yep, you can see it. Perfect. I'll leave it right there just in case you need a bit longer. Let's keep going. What do we get? What are we pulling? What fun are we going to have? A redeemable ticket, of course. Reverse hollow on the Postwick. Reverse hollow Tyranitar, which that is a rare at least. So like, yeah. And a Regirock. All right, 2 down. Iono's next. Oh, were there any sleeping Pokemon in Journey Together? I can't think of any. But there's your next code. All right. We have another water. I feel like I've opened a good amount of Journey Together, but I also haven't opened that much Journey Together. So, yeah. There's the reverse hollow. Another reverse hollow. And we got an EX. There we go. Another hit. That makes 3. Which, I'll set that aside. Final Journey Together. Are we going to get absolutely cooked on Journey Together, other than a single EX? Because that's how all my Distant Rivals pulls go. Like, I've opened, I want to say 3 different Destined Rivals booster bundles. It's always been a single EX and nothing else, or like the cheapest full art you could possibly pull, and nothing else. Sorry, wrong way. There you are. But, who cares? At the end of the day, we're here to have fun. When I rip packs, it's because I want the enjoyment of ripping packs. It's not like I'm trying to make money, but at the same time, I also thought that one was a reverse holo. Nope, I'm just dumb. Wingle Swine Up. He's awake. He's awake. Don't be fooled. Shelmet. Shell Gone. Spiky Energy. Okay. I was going to say a lot of shell names going on here, but apparently not. Oh, reverse holo Shell Gone. Hops Bag. And a Metagross. The journey together was indeed a dud, other than a single EX card. That is our only journey together hit. And then just so I can keep track of which piles are which, just slap a code card back on top of it so I can read what set it's from. Stack her up. All right. Next, we have, I forgot one. Destined Rivals. I am a Cynthia simp, so we're ending with that one. Mewtwo would be banger. And then obviously we got the other two. But Destined Rivals time. Do I have faith that I'm going to get anything on Destined Rivals? Absolutely not. No, I always get so cooked on Destined Rivals. It's not even funny. I have described to people many times of the Destined Rivals full art cards that I have. I purchased 2 of them. The other 2 I pulled. The 2 that I pulled have a combined value of less than $5. But there's your Destined Rivals code card for anyone who wants to use it. I'm going to drop that bad boy there and hope for the best. Watch me get absolutely torched. Ready? Boom. Not actually. I mean, it's the first cards. It's the commons. I don't expect anything cool in the commons. Other than maybe working my way slightly closer to a master set unintentionally, but... Energy Recycler. Reverse Holo Reller. See, there's the art again. That Reller art comes up multiple times. Squawkabilly. And look at that. An EX. Are we surprised? No. It's Destined Rivals. I only pull EXs. It's my secret talent. Also, anyone who's like, oh, you need to manifest your better pulls. Dog. The cards are already in the pack. I can't change what cards are in the pack. Destiny was set in stone when I chose which box to take home. That way? Yeah, that way. Boom. Go for it. Code is available. I don't use them. I was using them, but then I just, you know, I lost interest in trying to actually play the game on mobile, so I stopped. Now I just set all of the code cards in a box, kind of right off screen, like over there, and I never touch them. But yeah. Will we get a hit in this pack? Oh, no. That's it, Ethan's Typhlosion. I feel like I have an Ethan's Typhlosion, actually. Nah, maybe not. I know Ethan's Typhlosion has a full art, and that one's kind of cool. I'd be okay with pulling that one. All right, halfway through Destined Rivals. Only an EX so far. How is Surging Sparks giving us the best luck so far? Like I said, we're doing no prices on this stream. I don't know what any of this stuff is worth. So we're not going to worry about it. Mostly because when I have done Pokemon card and pack openings on stream in the past, and I bother to log everything, it takes way... Oh, wait, sorry. It takes way longer to get through. And I don't want to stream forever today, so we're just ripping and moving on. There is the electric energy. First electric energy we've pulled, maybe? I think I needed this one. I don't think I have the Magikarp. If we're talking in terms of my perfect set. There's the reverse holo. There's another reverse holo. And there's not a hit. We are now 1 for 3. I'm about to go 1 for 3, and it's a single EX, and I'm pretty sure I have that EX. But that's okay. Because I don't want to use up all my luck on Destined Rivals. I'd rather have the luck at pulling a Charizard or pulling something big out of Mega Evolution. That said, Destined Rivals does have a lot of really good cards you could pull, so like I'd be okay with using up some of the luck. Marnie's Morpeko. This card actually is decently playable. I was looking at it. It's the same one as in here. It just doesn't have the full art. But it's a semi-playable card because it does an extra 40 damage for each darkness energy. So if you have 3 on there, that's 120 plus 20. That does 140 damage. That's not bad at all. Anyway, I'm getting myself distracted. I am attempting to rationalize why pulling a common Morpeko is good. Because that's what we do here. Is that the first reverse? Yes. Yes, because it's a common. Which means we got another reverse. Which means we got a... Yep, we got cooked. We got cooked. That said, Misty's Gyarados is actually kind of a cool card. That's not bad art. That's pretty neat art. But again, I opened Destined Rivals and literally get only a single EX card. Who would have guessed? It's a never-ending cycle. 4 packs of Destined Rivals. You know what we get? An EX. Nothing else. Classic. Alright, well, got all that put away. And by put away, I mean I simply moved it out of the way. Boom, 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 boom. I don't have a specific order I want to go in, so we're just gonna... We're gonna go that one, and then that one, and then that one, and then that one. Sure. Obviously, shuffle your packs around. It makes no difference. But you can at least, you know, mentally feel better about yourself. So that's got to count for something. Welcome back, yellow code cards. There you go. There you go. I forgot to... What a fool I am. Not that it really matters. It was the first card. But we fixed it. Yeah, go ahead. Eat those, Charizard. Isn't this one? Yeah, this is also Shinji Kanda. It's not a full art, but it is Shinji Kanda. He's the one who does the Oricorio and a bunch of other cards. Goldingo. Repel. Ninetales. I'm back to reading cards, apparently. Sorry. Ooh. 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 We got a full art out of Mega Evolution. Who would have guessed? The second I move on from Destined Rivals, my luck turns around. It might be like one of the least valuable cards in this, or cards that are full art cards, but I got a full art, and that's what matters. Get this bad boy in a sleeve. Set it right there. Let's go. All right. On to the next one. On to the next one. Allow me to hit a 1 in 1,200 odds and pull a gold card right now, live on stream. It's definitely gonna happen. Just trust me, bro. It's going to happen. That's all I know. Water energy to start. Yep. Okay. Yep. We appear to be getting the exact things we were expecting. I've seen that Latios before. I might have already gotten one. But we got Tangrowth. And then we got Pokemon Center Lady. And NEX. Look at that. 2 hits, 2 packs. Mega Evolutions. Far better. Alright, Lucario and Gardevoir. 2 gold cards. 2 gold cards. I would also take the SIR of Gardevoir. I kind of want that one, but not enough to buy it. But I could use a big hit. Also, is it just me, or do people have way better luck opening a set right when it first comes out compared to literally any other time? Like, obviously, Mega Evolutions is not considered the new set anymore. So I'd expect the pull rates of the set to suddenly mysteriously drop, despite the fact no one actually admits that it drops. But it seems like when a new set comes out, there's all these people opening like all these really cool cards, and then like you just stop seeing those videos. I'm telling you, it's a conspiracy theory. They actually have better pull rates early on, and then it just tapers off over time. Or it's just me trying to, self-justify and, blame something else on bad luck, on my bad luck, so that I don't have to actually admit that my luck is bad, or admit that I have luck at all. But Tinkaton, reverse holo. Ooh, 3 for 3 on Mega Evolution. And nope, just 3 for 3. I thought we were about to go 4 for 3 for a second. I saw the very edge of the border, and I was like, no way, that's another EX. It was not. Do. That's a cute as fuck card, though. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. Even though it's harder to see him. I wasn't expecting such good luck. All right, Gardevoir. Please have your SIR. Please have your gold card. Or the gold Lucario. Those are like the three really, really big ones I want. I would also take the Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, Venusaur evolution line. The Mega Lucario one's pretty cool, but like, I'd rather have the other ones. But that's fine. There's that code. All right. In case anyone's wondering, it's not this card, but that one. That's going to be a Gardevoir SIR. Just watch. Also, can I just say, I enjoy opening sets that don't have God packs because I don't get let down over the fact that it's not a God pack. When I flip the, thing over and it's not a hollow energy. Or if I flip it over and it is a hollow energy and then it's not a God pack, I feel so much better about life. Spiritomb. Oh. Oh, is this a good sign? It was not a good sign. Gardevoir let me down. Man. Can't complain about going 3 for 4, though. Especially considering the fact it was 2 full arts and 1 EX. Like, don't get me wrong, it's a double rare. And a double rare. And an IR. But still. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Excellent stuff. Like I said, the goal was to replenish the trade binder. And I'd say we're doing a half-decent job at that. Granted, I don't really put EXs in the trade binder because I know they're only worth like $1. But like, that's how much we've opened so far. All of those are cards we've already opened. But now is the time for the fun part. We are moving on to Phantasmal Flames. Are we ready for Phantasmal Flames? Charizard, are you ready? Probably. We're going to go here, here, here. These 4 in this order. Slide those out of the way. We're starting with the bug. Brand new set of Phantasmal Flames. This is my first pack I have ever opened of Phantasmal Flames. Ooh. 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 Don't need to worry about a pack trick. It stays the same for the entire era. There is a Phantasmal Flames code. They just added all of Phantasmal Flames to TCG Live. I know that. I saw the post on Instagram. But are we ready for the first pack of Phantasmal Flames? We start with an Electric Energy. And then a Bronzor. And a Dugong. And a Ghastly. And a Mimikyu. And Grimsley's Move. And Paldean Tauros. And this is when I stop reading the names, because I don't know how to pronounce that. Lokix? Reverse Hollow Gloom. Bramblegast. And an EX on the first pack. It's a hit. Love to see it. On to number 2, we got Lopunny. Which I know earlier I mentioned the, Gunnar cards and simping. Yeah, no. Not Mega Lopunny. The Joker's already had Mega Lopunny. So can't go after that. Here is your code. Second pack of Phantasmal Flames. Boom. Psychic Energy. Nimble. Mischievous. I'm not... Is that... It is Shinji Kanda. Wow. I was about to say, is that Shinji Kanda? The art kind of looks like it could be. It is. That is, in fact, Shinji Kanda. Okay. Are we ready? Are we ready? That's... I hate how the darkness, or like the dark type, or the shadow type, whatever type you wanted to describe it as, I hate how the reverse holo is so hard to tell. But that is a reverse holo. That is also a reverse holo. And that is just a holo. Cooked. Low punny let us down. This is why I don't pick you. Pass. Oh. Let's get these out of the way. On to Mega Gengar. Mega Gengar, who isn't even in this set. The Mega Gengar is not even in Phantasmal Flames. So, I don't know. I feel like that's kind of an L, and I feel like that's the reason this set is not going to do as well as it could long term. There is your code. All right. Third pack. Magic, obviously. Because everyone knows that is the lucky pack. Oh, almost put that in the wrong pile. I did look through the cards. And one, this is not a sleeping Swinub. He's awake. Don't be fooled. But I believe there's... Ooh, Dawn. Please. Please give me your SIR. Please. But there is only one sleeping Pokemon in this entire set. So. Alright. Okay. There's the reverse holo. And it's just another reverse holo. But an EX. 2 hits. 2 EX cards. So we're 2 for 3. Which this is just a Rotom EX. This is a Mega Deontay EX. Which is kind of interesting that in Phantasmal Flames they decided to have Megas and just normal EXs, but hey, I'll take it. I'm not the big guy making decisions. I'm just the guy degenerately ripping packs, hoping for the best. Ugh. All right. This is the last pack out of the entire Ultra Premium collection. Are we going to hit big? Or are we going to get cooked? Because keep in mind, this is a fairly small set. So in theory, hitting an SIR, you got half decent odds of it being the Charizard. One final code card out of this. And remember, we still got 6 more packs. Don't think we're done. We still got 6 more. 6 more chances at greatness. All right. Ready? Ready? Gligar. Palmy. Piplup. I'll take the Piplup illustration rare as well, please. Charmander. Alcremie. Haunter. The Thunderdome. Ooh, Dawn Reverse Holo. Ambipom. Okay. Okay. That's a cool card. I like the way the holo is in that. Like, it almost looks like the holo's like in the background. Hell yeah. And a Palmot. So no Dawn, no Piplup, no Charizard. Those are the three cards I want out of this set. But we did hit 2 EXs and an IR. In 4 packs, I say that's pretty good. Alright. Now that we finished this box, allow me to lay out all of the hits. So here is your Phantasmal Flames hits. And here is your Mega Evolutions hits. And hang on. Here is your Destined Rivals Waste of Time. Mega Evolution, which is that pile. Destined Rivals. Destined Rivals, Destined Rivals, Destined Rivals. There's the bottom of Destined Rivals. Sorry. I'm taking a bit. I'll also set these here. There is your Journey Together hit. Wait for it. We're just about there. I just about made it down there. And our 2-for-2 on the Surging Sparks, which includes the Hyper Rare, the gold card. It might be the least valuable gold card I could have pulled out of all 4 of these sets, but who cares? That's low-key not bad. Let's grab a picture for my own good. And boom. There we go. Got that for my own record keeping and so I can post it later. Now, these two go with Surging Sparks. There's the pile. You are Journey Together. Added to the pile. You'll notice I use the code cards because it says the name of the set it's in. That's just my way of staying organized. I've always done it like this. But here's the Destined Rivals pile. Add that in there. Boom. And then all 3 of these are from Mega Evolution, which is this pile. Are we enjoying ourselves? Are we having fun? I'm having fun at least. And that's the important part. It's like, no offense to y'all, but I don't give a fuck. I'm here to have fun and convince myself that streaming, even just the most random things at the most random times, can be entertaining to at least myself. So that's what I plan on doing. That's why I've started going live on random days with no warning and just doing whatever. But like also, I fuck with the Ambipom. The centering isn't super great on it. It's a little top bottom. But that don't matter. It don't matter when you're just gonna add it to the trade binder. Which actually I think that Ambipom is like... Well, okay, I was looking before at like pre-release prices, so... There are too many cards to fit in the deck box. Like, hang on. Here's deck box. You see this? Pokemon, you gave me too many cards. Especially considering I have this whole pile of code cards and energy cards. Like, I have all these code cards and energy cards that aren't included in this pile. So oh. All right, that's all energy. I can just set this out of the way. All right, rapid fire on a bunch of the code cards. Again, I already showed all of these once. Whether or not they've been redeemed is up in the air and not my problem. I just know the code card sacrifice sometimes must be made. And also, I'm not about to use them. Like I said, I was using them and I was redeeming them, and it just... I ended up... Like, it's not that I didn't like playing the card game and, like, Pokemon TCG Live. It was the fact that, like, I didn't have cards to be able to build decks. And then I was like, oh, I just have to use the code cards. But then it was like, well, do I really feel like redeeming hundreds of cards to try and hopefully put together a deck? And I decided it ultimately wasn't worth my patience. But also, I want to show this one more time. Look at that. Tell me that's not baller. I'm kind of annoyed I have, like, if this direction is, like, the more upright direction, but it has better color if I spin it slightly. Like, look at that. And then I turn it this way, and the color goes away. It's because the light, where the lights are, but... That's so cool. That's so cool. Ooh. I like that. Alright, let's get all these set aside. I was going to put them in the deck box, but apparently the deck box is too small. I would need something like the bigger deck box that's already full of cards. This is everything from San Diego. Either way. And again, we got the Oricorio by Shinji Kanda. And the comic book Charizard. Bangers. Alright, get those set aside. We got a booster bundle to go. Give me this bad boy. Oh, I did push down hard enough. Yeah, imagine being 18 packs in to a fun little rip night. Hour into stream. With Mega Charizard on the line. Phantasmal Flames. We are lighting this bad boy up. Yeah, just go over there. It's fine. Heracross, Lopunny, Gengar, Charizard, Heracross, Lopunny. We're going in the exact same order we did. Are we ready to run it? 6 packs this time. Got her open. Get my fingies in there. Another code card. All right. Now, give me some good luck. Not that I was expecting anything to, you know, be there for the first card, but, you know, don't worry about it. Another Piplup. A dizzying valley. Ooh, reverse hollow Charmander. Ooh, Zacian, full art. That makes 2 IRs pulled. Only a single hit. I don't know why I set that over there in the hit pile, because it's not. Yeah. Yeah. Zacian. On to the next one. I don't know why I was holding it this way. On to the next one. On to the next one. Are we going to get a hit? Hopefully. I want an SIR. There's been no SIRs in all these packs so far. There is your code. Use it, abuse it, then lose it. Oh, please. Stay in a neat little pile. All right. Well, I forgot that I did the pack trick, but there's that. Oops. I guess we pulled Get Mega Gengar EX. I'll just set that right there. There's more Shinji Kanda. Oh, we got Primplup now too. And Dawn. Reverse hollow. Reverse hollow. Oh my god, a Mega Gengar! I forgot I did the pack trick on it already. Also, look at that. Look at that. Look at the way the hollow works. His eyes glow. Beautiful. On to Lopunnies. First of the Lopunny packs. Yes, yes, yes. Love to see it. Do the pack trick. Remember that we did the pack trick. And boom. This time we didn't mess it up and double card. Now, I know this is a smaller set, but I gotta say, the number of repeats we're already hitting in just 10 packs is a bit concerning. All right, reverse hollow Oddish. Snubble. Cooked. 3 packs down, 2 hits, which honestly is not bad luck, but it's not good enough luck. I want that Charizard. Or Dawn. Or Piplup. Honestly, I'll be happy with just the Piplup. I know Piplup is the cheapest of all 3 of them. I'd be happy with the Piplup. The unfortunate reality is if I don't pull the Charizard, I'm likely going to buy it, and I'd rather not spend that kind of money. But it's such a cool Charizard. I'm going to have it. All right, there we go. There we go. Show me the money. Show me something cool. I wasn't asking for a butt plug. I said something cool. Who did this one? I don't recognize that name. The art looked semi-familiar for a second. Is that? No. That one's reverse hollow. That one's reverse hollow. And that one's hollow. All right. Well, now we're down to 2 for 4. So Gengar, you better bring this back, buddy. Don't let me down. Oh, come on. Just open. Boom. One up. And haha. Okay, let's see what all we're gonna get. A jumbo ice cream. Heal 80 damage from your active Pokemon. Interesting. Sableye Reverse Hollow. Milcery? Like I said, I have no clue how to pronounce names. Oricorio EX. Another hit. We've now pulled an illustration rare and 2 more EXs. Not bad. So we're at 2 illustration rares, 4 EXs, 4 EXs. Because there's the EX, the Mega EX, and then those 2, which is a Mega EX and a normal EX. And now we're going to need some last pack magic. 10 full packs of Phantasmal Flames, 2 illustration rares, no SIR. Which means it's not looking good for me. It's not looking great for me. I at least want one more hit. Make it a big one. I believe. I believe. I believe. Alright. Final code of the night. Alright. Last cards. Last pack magic. Let's see it. Let's see it. Let's see it. Let's see it. Show me the money. Ready. And we've hit the reverses. It's not looking great. We got cooked on the final pack. And the centering on that card's as cooked as the pack was. Alright, well, I mean, 3 for 6. That's still not bad, though. You know, all said and done. 3 for 6 is still not bad. Alright, let me, for the sake of it, give me all Phantasmal Flames. So that's Phantasmal Flames. Full art, full art. Mega EX, Mega EX, EX, EX. Not bad. 6 hits, 10 packs. Like, at the end of the day, I cannot be upset about that. Especially considering the fact it's 2 IRs. It's not even, like, 2 full arts. But, like, a man can dream of pulling a Charizard, right? Surely. You know? But yeah, that is all, literally all Phantasmal Flames. And it's going in the Phantasmal deck box. Pop this bad boy open. We'll put literally all of the code cards and energy cards into the exact same section. Alright. Got all the code cards. Got all the energies. Yeah, can we talk about how many packs of Pokemon cards I just opened? Because remember, it's 1 energy card per pack. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 packs. I did the better half of a booster box today. We pulled a hyper rare. We pulled more than a handful of EX and Mega EXs. We pulled one ultra rare or whatever they call the rarity. I forget. I believe I called it an ultra rare earlier, in which case I'm going to stick with that. But one ultra rare. That's 2 IRs, and was there another IR? Yes, there was. Sorry, how could I have forgotten? If I'm guessing on value, I'm going to guess those two, then this one, then this one, then these two. Oh wait, hang on. I want to grab a picture real quick. So let me set these out of the way, set these out of the way. Set this up here. Go horizontal. Boop. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. There we go. Also, when the eventual reality of me getting the if and when I get the pre-order, I'm ripping those two booster bundles as well. So that's going to be 12 more packs of Phantasmal Flames. Do we think in 12 more packs, considering the fact I've already done 10 packs, I will manage to land the Charizard? But look how much Phantasmal Flames I now have. Which, I mean, ignore back here. But look how much Phantasmal Flames I now have. Gorgeous. Stellar stuff. I will have to log all of that another time. Like I said, I'll probably do it after stream. And here's all the non-Phantasmal Flames. So we got Surging Sparks, we got Journey Together, we got Destined Rivals, and Mega Evolution all in this stack. All opened on stream today. Which I just kind of threw in the booster bundle. Yeah, all those. Boom. Also, to be logged into the collection. Put that away, and just from the booster bundle. But of course, don't forget about the 2 baller cards. I'll show these one final time to anyone who didn't get to see them earlier. Like, we'll fully pop them out. Look at this Oricorio EX, Shinji Kanda and everything. Gorgeous stuff. Stellar. And now we put this back away and hopefully get a PSA 10. I will have to send this to grading when I have the money, which right now I currently don't. And then we got the comic book Charizard. Which again, we will fully pop out for y'all to enjoy. Look at that. I love this card. This card alone is like the reason I bought that box. Like, don't get me wrong, this one's cool. But I wanted this one. Like, it just looks so good. the GoPro trying to run through Streamlabs just doesn't do it justice how good it is. But I love it. Love it. We love it. Alright. Got those put away, which these are going into the personal collection. This Oricorio I might eventually want to sell. I'll have to see what prices are doing, but I'll likely be holding on to it for a while. This one is going to be a near forever hold, without a doubt. I was kind of hoping we could get at least one more card for the personal collection today, but I guess that's not happening, so we won't worry about it. Alright, let's flip back to just chatting. So you can stop staring at my hands and my desk. Now to get into what we were actually going to do on stream. Before I got a bunch of Pokemon stuff and decided I was going to be opening Pokemon cards on stream. Okay? Yeah? Can we pivot real fast back over to what I was originally going to stream, which was supposed to be the stream yesterday, but dinner plans and stuff got bounced around, and I had to work early and go to a card shop, and there was a whole bunch of stuff going on. But I need to get my actual mouse pad back up here. I'm gonna spin it sideways and then keep the Charizard on the desk as well, at least for now. I can already tell they're different thicknesses, but I need to find a way to... How much farther over can I go? That far? Is that even enough to span the width? Not really. I need like another inch. Of course I do. Of course I do. Okay. So that is the correct distance. Don't you dare fall over, phone. Alright. Playmat is almost being utilized. Just gotta reorganize everything. Bear with me for a second. Like I said, I'm not exactly known for being set up for stream well. The fact that I am even vaguely aware of what's going on half the time should be impressive. I'll just move all this over there, get all that. Okay. Now, well, ads are supposed to start in 30 minutes. Pre-roll is off for the next 40. I can move this back over to here. That way it can get out of my way. And that's right there. Okay. Is it just me, or do I feel like the mic is just in the wrong spot? Or that the keyboard isn't pulled down far enough? I don't know. Either way, I can see you can hear me. But yeah. Hi, Jal. Welcome in. Congrats on being first. Only an hour and a half into stream. We just finished ripping all the Pokemon cards. I could definitely hear it. Yeah. I was trying to rearrange everything. I literally just switched back off of the desk. We got desk cam. Get anything good? Yeah, we pulled a handful of things, which these are promo cards. But yeah, there was a handful of stuff. I will likely post it to Discord later. But there's a gold card. I want to say like 10 or something EX cards. Also, the mic's pointing away. But there was a gold card, I want to say like 10 or something EX cards. We got a couple full arts. We got more than 2 illustration rares. 3 illustration rares. No SIRs. We were hoping for the Charizard illustration rare from, yeah. Either way, we got some good stuff. long story short, we got some good stuff. But yeah, how are you doing? It is true. It is true. Rare stream catch for you. Ugh. Yeah, I was saying I have the Phantasmal Flames Pokemon Center ETBs on pre-order, as well as another booster box and 2 booster bundles, like these little 6-pack guys, pre-ordered. So, in theory, those are still on their way to me, and I'll have 2 more booster bundles I can rip and hope for that Mega Charizard, or the Gold Charizard, or the Dawn, or the Piplup, or all of them. But now it's time to switch gears. And by switch gears, I mean we got to break out the cowboy hat. Well, I explained the next part of this stream. And I would also like to state, we will not be wearing the cowboy hat for the entirety of stream because it is actually my sister's. And I cannot hear anything because there's no way I'm going to be able to wear a headset with this hat. Yeah, also it's my sister, like little sister's, so I can either have it like on the back of my head in the right spot and then it just is fully showing off the 5 head. Or I can have it in the right spot on the front of my head and then it's just like way back here and it just pops up. But yeah. So long story short, I was checking my email. And while I was checking my email, there was an email about a new game coming out. It's called Cowboy Life Simulator. So obviously, I had to reply back and say, I am interested. Do you have a game code that I could potentially have? And the dude replied back and said yes. So I now have a game, or I now have used the game code. I've installed the game. And we have Cowboy Life Simulator. Red Dead Redemption 3. No, it's literally called Cowboy Life Simulator. Yeehaw. Yeah, so this game does not officially release for like 2 more weeks or something. Yeah, November 26th. It's going to be coming out right before Thanksgiving. Literally the day before. Unless Thanksgiving's the 20th. I don't believe it is. I'm pretty sure it's the 27th, in which case it comes out the day before Thanksgiving. Yeah. 11 days from now. In the email describing this game, it was described as a cozy simulator game based on, like, cowboy times. And then when it was describing, hang on, I'm not going to show you guys the email just because I don't want to accidentally show something else in my email or anything like that. But I can read the description here. Cowboy Life Simulator is a relaxing, story-driven Wild West life sim where you build your ranch, explore the frontier, craft, meet the local community, and follow a narrative about freedom, rebuilding your life, and finding your place on the frontier. If you enjoy games like Stardew Valley, Medieval Dynasty, which is the same developers as Sengoku Dynasty, and then Red Dead Redemption, open parenthesis, the peaceful parts, close parenthesis, or cozy farm life sims with meaningful progression, you'll feel right at home here. So I figured why not? I enjoy some cozy gaming. I could be down to clown. I want to hear some yeehaws, but sounds like a chill game. Oh, there's going to be yeehaws. The problem is I have never once in my life given a yeehaw that sounds motivated. I don't know if you've met me, but I'm not exactly known for having any emotion in my voice. It's very monotone. It just is. But let me tell you, brother, we're gonna yee some haws, that's for sure. Also, I can finally move the GoPro off of my freaking second monitor. I don't know if I've ever shown this like before, but like I literally just like hook this onto the second monitor and that's how the GoPro gets set up when I do that desk cam. And then I just have a GoPro sitting in the middle of my screen. And it gets real annoying. If it works, it works. That's why the desk cam is so uncommon. You don't see the desk cam a lot. It's because it's literally just a GoPro hanging off of a monitor. But for the sake of opening Pokemon cards, I was like, yeah, we're getting out the desk cam. Okay. Now, I need to update my category because I have been in just chatting. But I need Cowboy Life Simulator. 342 viewers. There's other people playing this game right now, which means other people replied to the exact same email that I got sent. Which honestly makes me feel a little better. I feel like it would be even more awkward if I was the only one who replied to the email. I don't know how many people the email was sent to. It doesn't really show you a list. To me. That said, I assume it was like a mass blasted out email. And they just collected a list of content creators who they thought might be interested in this game. And here I am. But I got that updated. I want to quickly poke into this game category. It's one other person playing the game. Okay, understandable. But that said, they have 342 viewers. So, you know, good for them. All right. Now, before I start playing this game, I do want to take a quick break just because I've been opening Pokemon cards for like an hour and a half. So, if y'all are okay with it, I'm going to test the add button that I put on my stream deck before I started stream to verify that it works. And then, while it verifies that it works, y'all can watch some ads. Or you can watch some clips if you get spared from the ad jail. And I can go pee. Enjoy your Lunchables, jail. Let's see if this button works. 2-minute ad break. Go. There it goes. Perfect. All right, I'll be right back. Peace.
It's a bee's nest. I'm trying to find it. Oh,
well.
Ow, 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 ow. You got
That's
it?
all I need to know. Goodbye.
No! Wait! Don't fucking leave me, you bitch. You bitch! You fucking
Here we go. Ian. It's an imposter. He's not actually Japanese, he's Canadian. Future cheese when I clip this. Add in the little dun 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 dun. The Among Us sound. You know exactly which one I'm talking about. You're gonna see that one on TikTok. And probably also me talking to my future self on how to edit TikToks, because that's funny too. We're gonna try something a bit different. It's a bit stupid. Yeah, how did that only do so little damage to them? Oh, I'm alive! Nothing can go on these. I love the fact that I can just look at my long pee-pee from in here. Excellent views. I can just stand here in bed and stare at my long pee-pee. 10 out of 10 experience right now. This is what it's all about. Alright. We're gonna take a nap. I scrolled back as far as
All
it
right,
took
we don't
me
need to watch me waking up.
find
the last
We
thing
are
I
back,
remember
and
happening on stream.
I'm just remembering I can't put this headset on. Unless we're gonna just kinda... That work? Are we balling? Are we back? Are we big chillin'? Also, you can see how the headset's fucking busted. Yeah, I need new ear pads. But I was gonna wear this around my neck so I can at least kind of hear the game. Hopefully this works out. I need to fucking itch. Hang on. Please hold. Oh, yeah, that's the stuff. I can tell I have a pimple coming in, like, right here, which is conveniently right where my glasses sit, so that's going to be painful in, like, 2 days. Because am I about to go use a pimple patch? No, I don't own pimple patches. Welcome back, Jal. You missed me explaining that my headset needs new ear pads. They're like $14 on Amazon, but I don't have $14 right now. And before you accuse me of spending it all on Pokemon, no, I traded for it. It's like the earpieces on the actual headset like pop off, and you can literally swap them out, like they're swappable. So the ear pad broke off of the plastic. So yeah, what I've been doing is when I'm wearing the headset, I just kind of let pressure hold it on, and it works good enough. But yeah, I need to replace it. I was gonna add it to my throne, as well as I was gonna add a handful of other things. Gel, I know you haven't been in stream where I've been mentioning it more often than not, but the plan is December, between Christmas and New Year's, birthday subathon, because my birthday is one of those days. I still haven't said which one. But we're going to do a birthday subathon. We're going to use all the money that we can get from that to upgrade this camera. No more $40 Amazon special. So, if that's cool with y'all, I need to start planning it, because we're coming up on about a month away, and I want to be able to at least have a rough plan a month out, and then I'll probably announce it right around the start of December. But yeah, are we ready to jump into some Cowboy times now that we've opened a bunch of brand new Pokemon cards? We got the newest of the... Ooh, it's lagging. Ooh, I'm moving in slow-mo. Stream don't crash. I know it's the first time I've opened this game. I'm intentionally not clicking anything. Oh, lag is done. Okay, we're good. The lag has fixed itself. I can... Oh, nope, the lag is back. Nope, it's gone. Either way, I know I need to switch the audio so you guys can hear it. I'm just scared of touching anything while the game like fully opens for the first time. Not the button I was trying to press. It is also occurring to me that when I go to switch to gameplay, it's going to be trying to find the what's the word I'm looking for? Yep, the GoPro. It's trying to find the GoPro, but I disconnected the GoPro, so I need to turn that off. Is it going to be able to find the game? If not, we can just switch to a screen share. This was acting up last stream, too. Either way, time format, 24-hour. No, we're going 12-hour. English. Continue. I'm fully aware you guys still cannot hear the game. So, boop, boop, boom. Volume mixer. You guys want to see how this shit works? In here, we got all the different apps and everything open. And then if we go here to Cowboy Beta, click the drop down. Output device, game. Now you'll be able to hear it. I can hear it. My stream is at 160p. You're not missing much. Just my ugly face wearing a woman's cowboy hat that I borrowed from my sister. I did ask her for a cowboy hat. So you can't come at me saying I stole it from my sister and that she doesn't know. She's fully aware that I have this hat right now. What was that? My pack stamina has recovered. I can open a digital pack now. We'll do that after stream. I don't need to show you guys that. Also, I have no idea how I'd be able to show that to you. Yeah, welcome to Cowboy Life Simulator. We're going to be cowboys. Because clearly hunting Charizards didn't work. So, let's get into this. Empty slot. Enter your name. Well, I'm not John Wayne. Do I just go with Cheese? What's a more cowboy sounding name for Cheese? Also, it's occurring to me that I forgot to... We're going to have to quickly do some alt-tabbing. Hang on. You guys are going to be... You guys can see a whole bunch of stuff going on. Just ignore it. Do not look behind the curtain. You don't need to see behind the curtain. Don't worry about what's behind the curtain. There we go. Okay. Enter my name. What's a very Cowboy Times kind of name? Cheesy Joshua. Do I need a first and last name though? That's my thing. It's like ultimately whatever I type, it's just gonna copy paste it into all the spots that the name goes. But is a first and last name really necessary? Is it even gonna recognize a first and last name? Do cowboys have last names? We can just keep it simple and say my name's Cheese. Especially, well, okay, no, this is the full version of the game. Well, it's the early access version of the game, but it is the full version of the game. It's not a demo. They just straight up gave me a code. I was expecting like a demo, and they're just like, oh no, here's the game. Enjoy your code. There's no NDA. There's no embargo. There's no nothing. Here's the code. Go play. Show it on YouTube, show it on TikTok, show it on Instagram, stream it. We don't care. All the music in here is DMCA safe. Fucking run it. And I was like, say no more. We can run it. Alright. Hopefully if I turn up my headset a little bit, it's not going to start double audioing for you through the mic.
So, here I am. And honestly, I still can't believe
We got voice acting.
2 weeks ago, I was in New York, about to sign the biggest deal of my life. My
Yeah, 20 minutes ago, I was trying to pull a
somebody you
Charizard.
would call a startupper in the electric current industry, competing against Thomas Edison himself. Well, I was, right until my partner decided to screw me up. The deal was off, and my trust in people took a serious blow.
Yeah, no, I didn't pull a
And then this
Charizard either,
funny
and now
old
here I
man
am.
came by. Angus McGuffin was his name.
You have to jump right back on that horse. That's the only way.
Turns out he had a farm to sell. A prosperous farm near a cozy little town called Bravestand.
Having trouble trusting people? Go to Bravestand.
So, I bought the farm, packed my stuff, and got on the train. And guess who's been waiting for me at the station? A messenger with a letter.
A
Let
letter?
me read it to you.
We just got a letter?
Doing business with you was a pleasure. I hope you'll find the frontiers just as pleasant. But, excuse the old man's memory. I forgot to mention some details you probably should know.
Of course he forgot to mention
Whisperbrook
details.
River has dried off recently. That's the first thing. Bandits took over nearby mines and are making everybody's lives miserable.
Alright,
You
okay.
can't handle, I suppose. Your name
Will I be able to
was
handle it? Probably
Angel,
not.
And both
But
will
isn't that why
try to
people
buy
show
your
up to
farm.
stream?
I'd rather you don't sell it. Neither of them knows its true value. Also, keep your eyes open for coyotes, boars, and snakes. Oh, and don't miss your station. It's called Two Farms.
And
farms.
that's just the first page. So there goes my trust in people again.
Can I guess there's 2
I just
farms
hope
at this
is
station?
Station 2 Farms. Cowboy life. Here I come.
Cowboys! Gonna get me a fucking horse. Slow train coming, new quest. Oh, whoa. Okay, we need to adjust sensitivity real fast. Settings. Yep, that already let me. Yeah, we're gonna go to 0.6, 0.6. I don't think that changed anything. Settings. Controls. 0.3. 0.3! Okay, a bit low. We'll dial it in. We'll dial it in. 0.4. 0.4 is looking like a good number. All right. I got a lamp. I got bean. It literally just says bean. I know Nebu's name is kind of covering it, but it just says bean, and that's water. Cowboy senses. Hold C. Yo, I got cowboy senses. That's awesome. Either way.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Hey.
That was not words. You cannot convince me those were actual words. You cannot convince me those are actual words. Oh wait, you're the one who bought Old MacGuffin's farm, aren't you? Hey there, the name's Ben Foster. Glad to see you're finally here. I'll need you to help me out first, though. This whole herd you see here blocking the train, trampling everything, shitting all over the station, eating right through half my merchandise. They're poor Abraham's animals. Man's lost his speech and now he can't even drive his own cattle. Can you imagine? Brother, you don't got speech either. Let me... Excellent question. But can you save it for later? We've got to do something about this goddamn mess. Alright. We need to drive the herd away from the station, to their pasture ideally. Makes sense. Don't worry, they know their nay. They know their way, you just need to shout really loud. Think you can do it? Sure. Good luck, friend. I'll be going now. Press V to rush cattle. But look, if I turn on my cowboy senses, look at all those cows. Whatever language he's speaking, I'm loving. I'm hearing it is a thing. Crate. Move. Move, bitch. Get out the way. Get out the way, bitch. Get out the way. Move, bitch. Get out the... Yeah, that's right. Go.
Just shout.
Ugh, hang on. I gotta hear this in all its glory.
Go, beast.
I'm just screaming go. Hit him with that yeehaw again.
Yeehaw.
See, that's a yeehaw. I believe that one.
Does that do anything?
Come on, brother. Ah, there, that's a yeehaw.
Go on then.
Yeehaw! No, bitch, you're going the wrong way.
I am kind of getting the hang of this.
Onwards. Oh, tumbleweed. Yippee-ki-yay. That one wasn't as good of a yeehaw. That one's not bad. Hey, cow.
This is strangely satisfying.
Smack him. Smack his butt. Smack his butt. That's right. Go on, get. Hey, turn around. What are you, an idiot?
Look at me, bossing cows and goats around.
I just be bossing them goats and cats. Hey, 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 turn around. Fox, you're good. Come on. Nope, don't you dare. Turn around. Get. Get. Get.
Okay,
Hey.
I'm into this now.
Go. 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 Get over there. How you know the way home but not go home on your own? Go. Okay. Press E to talk to characters and interact with objects. The cattle I brought here, will you take care of them now? Hey, they weren't lying. He forgot how to talk. Yeah, thanks for bringing those stubborn little beasts over. So he can talk. Right, I just wanted to ruffle old Ben's feathers a bit. Come on, it's just harmless fun. I gotta say, though, holding in the chuckles was tricky at times. Just don't go running off to him with all that, alright? Being a snitch ain't exactly the best way of getting people in new places to get to know you. Well, I am many things. An idiot is one of them, but a snitch ain't on that list. Well, time to go find Ben. Way over there again. I can sprint. Neat. I do see I have hunger and water bars. I have a health bar and a sleepy bar. This way. Also, I like the way the compass turns. Just the entire thing spins. No need to worry about your west and east or your north and south being the correct direction visually. Wait, no. I gotta go this way. It's this way. Because like right now, all the letters are the correct direction. But if I spin this way, now they're all upside down. But I kind of like it because it's simple. I like the terrain. It is cool. Look at the mountains. We got like real mountains. And desert, and it looks like there's forest. And a hat. That's one thing I always struggle in with in-game dev. Just building the environments or like making far away stuff look good, or both. Or what about this wood board that I can apparently phase through? Either way, I'm taking them. I can build small environments, but large terrains I struggle with. I mean, there are ways around that. But yeah, I do like being able to see stuff like this. Like I like that mountain. That's cool. Those are cool. That's alright. Oh, them clouds are hauling it, too. If I use my cowboy senses. I assume all of this stuff is stuff I can pick up. But, like, I don't... I can't use that right now. Alright, well. Oh, can't trade with characters. Okay, well... Benjamin Foster. Thank you so much, friend. For a second, I thought I'd be stuck with those cows forever. let me do it proper this time. The name's Benjamin Foster. I run a general store with my wife. If you need anything, just visit my store in Brave Stand or come by my stall. So I'll gladly buy anything you have to... I'll buy anything you have anything to sell. Is that meant to say anything twice? Is it meant... Like, so, I'll gladly buy anything you have, comma, anything to sell. Izzy, welcome in. How are you doing? We're being cowboys. We've already yelled at some sheep. I got $5 to my name. And there's been a few yeehaws already. Now I'm just questioning his grammar. Because apparently cowboys don't have good grammar. But, like, also that low-key tracks. First things first. Angus McGuffin told me to give you the keys to the house, but... How do I put this? You won't be needing it anymore, you see? Well, your farm burned down 2 nights ago now. Hang on, so I didn't pull the Charizard. I didn't pull the Dawn. I didn't pull the Piplup. And now my cowboy house burned down. What's going right for me today? Actually, no, that's a lie. I did pull some pretty good cards. I'm not complaining. That was good. I just didn't get, like, the big card. Yeah, no. So that's got to be a joke. I wish it was, son. Unbelievable. I still don't believe you. I like your hat. Thank you. It's my sister's. It doesn't fit my head really well. It's going to give me a headache eventually. And we're going to have to take it off. But for now, we got the hat. Not quite the grand beginning you might have imagined, eh? Still, don't let it weigh you down. Out here, fortune shift faster than prairie winds. And it just might. Frank Lloyd came by while you were busy with the cattle. He's an architect by trade. Bit too refined for the needs of folks around here, if you ask me. Still, perhaps you'll find better use for his talents than we have. I'm gonna get myself a new house. With $5 whole. I told him you'd be heading down before long. Go see if he's still hanging around. All right. Good luck out there. I'll be on my way. Find Frank Lloyd on my farm. I'm assuming it's way over there. Well, off I go. But Izzy, how are you doing today? Are you having a grand old time? Did you buy any of the new Pokemon set, Phantasmal Flames, that released today? I'll be honest, I don't think you're into Pokemon, at least as far as I'm aware. But the set came out today. We opened the Mega Charizard Ultra Premium Collection and a booster bundle. Both of which I traded for, so it was lots of fun. What's this? Death? Why my house gonna be dead? Huh. I assume this is the edge of my property though, because like I can interact with all this stuff. Either way. Glad to hear you're doing all right though.
You'll find the farm down the road from the station.
Voices.
Just follow the keep out signs. They're hard to miss. The cabin is small, but it should keep you warm at night. There's also a well and a little stable. Everything you find inside is yours. Furniture and tools included.
There's not much left inside.
One last thing about the house. There's a slight chance it might be burned down.
Small chance.
Let's just say I had a bit of a falling out with a certain someone. But don't worry, he won't hold a grudge against you.
All right.
In any case, good luck, lad. Yours sincerely, Angus McGuffin.
Thank you, Angus. But not into Pokemon. The only ones I know is Eevee, Pikachu, and Snorlax. Not bad. I didn't think you were a Pokemon person, but I couldn't remember for sure. But that's what I was up to today. We got these fancy dancy promo cards that are baller. I literally opened the box they came in purely for the promo cards. And then I ended up getting quite a few good hits. So the pile of trash next to me that I'm going to have to clean up when I finish stream was 100% worth it. Also, the coin, the metal coin, the little Charizard coin, can I get the rainbow to show up on this camera? Probably not. A little bit. It's like iridescent. It's cool. It's cool. I like it. Now, I gotta go speak with Frank Lloyd about my farm. Burnt farm.
This thing is mine? Who have I wronged?
It's all
to deserve
mine.
This?
A burnt well. How do you burn a well? It's water. Also, I feel like the jumping animation is like too slow on the way up. Also, my chimney's not a chimney. But look at my cutesy little farm. It needs work, I'll admit. Yeah, I see that it should be at its fastest when the jump starts. It seems a bit slow, then speed up. I can't tell if it's like actually like slow initially and then speeds up, or if it's just a constant speed. But like, I'm not saying it's like bad, but I don't know. It feels too smooth, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Howdy. Apparently F is construct. Oh, hey there, Fran. You're the new owner of this property, am I right? Apparently so. And you must be Frank. Oh, yeah. Oh. Yeah. Okay, so I don't have to worry about listening. So it sounds like I get voice acted lines during like cutscenes and in like bigger parts when I'm just interacting with characters. I get the makes sense. Frank Lloyd at your service. It's nice to meet you, even in such sorry surroundings. So about my farm. It was called Pine Lake Farm. Used to really be something long before MacGuffin got his hands on it. And the only thing he ever grew was suspicion of strangers. Let me help you rebuild it. I'm bored as hell, to be honest. Nobody needs an architect anymore around here. What do you say? I'll take a house. Well, you could say no. But only if you're fond of cold nights and wild critters for company. I've held on to this book long enough. Feels like it's meant for someone else. Now go on. It's yours. Read it. You'll learn how to make a basic bed and a simple bonfire. It ain't much, but it'll keep you warm at night. Thank you. Thank you. As for food, well, take a walk through the woods and keep your eyes open. You might be surprised what's out there. Bit of this, bit of that, enough to get by. And it ain't just food out there. Sticks and twigs will get you started. But sooner or later, you'll need real lumber. That means chopping down some trees and building proper tools to work them. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Best to stick with the basics for now. Yep, that... Fair enough. Sure as sunrise, few solid days, some elbow grease, you'll have 4 walls and a roof to call your own. Well, I'll be going now. It's good to see the farm's in good hands. Or what's left of it. If you ever want to chat again, I have an office in Bravestand at the town hall. Good luck, friend. See ya. Okay. So, book, read. Handcrafting panel. Open the handcrafting panel, go to inventory menu first, where you can find a handcrafting tab. Once you collect all of the items needed, select what items you would like to craft. You can only craft items you have unlocked, either through level progression or by getting a custom recipe. Makes sense. All tutorials can also be accessed through the journal panel on the in-game menu. Fair enough. I have read that. Forage for berries, craft a wood hammer, and gather sticks. Well, I guess we're going that way. Pine Lake, location discovered. This bridge needs some work. Ooh, the birds? I heard that. That's some great environmental sounds. These look like berries. Do my cowboy senses discover that? They do. Look at my cowboy senses. I don't have stuff to mine that. I need more berry. One more berry. The people who made this did great with the environment. I was looking. I don't think there's really much of anything that they've made. Oh, there's a take all button as well. Like, store page. So, Rock Game SA is the publisher. They're the ones who reached out to me. But Odd Cubit, only game they've made. I don't know if the developers have background working for other companies and they decided to, you know, make their own game, but Odd Cubit, only game they've made. If you look at Rock Game, a lot of their stuff is simulators. Cafe Manager, Saloon, Sunset Motel Prologue, Cafe Owner Simulator, Technicity, Urbex City Planner, Cafe Prologue, Scrap Knot. Like, it's a lot of simulator games, so it makes sense that they picked this one up to publish as well. But Odd Cubit, nothing. Craft a wood hammer. Is that this? Construct. No. Inventory. Crafting. Wood hammer. I need 8 sticks for it. They're clearly some skilled people. That's why I was saying I don't know if they have, like, background in working in game development and they decided to make their own game. Or if they, like, just straight up, like, this is the first thing they've ever done. But so far, I am impressed. This does not look bad at all. They got voice-acted lines. They got crafting, chatting. Whole slew of things. How... Okay, so escape is actually how you do that. Is I going to go straight to inventory? That makes sense. Okay, I would believe that. Wood hammer. Oh, it's just going. You don't have to wait. Crafting will continue if you close the window. Oh, that's good to know.
Got myself a fresh blueprint.
Also, I just said something. But yeah, like I could put a hammer in here and then decide, oh, I don't want it. The hammer is the most important tool in the game. In order to start building, you need to be holding a hammer in your hand. Have you already started construction but had to stop? Now you want to continue? Just equip your hammer and look for the glowing outline. Okay. You can deconstruct any building with the help of a hammer. Hold R while aiming at construction. Only hammers of better qualities allow you to recover materials. Okay. So now it's saying get flint and build a basic campfire. Get flint, get flint. I'm pretty sure that direction is my house, so I'm going to head kind of that way. Ah, did I walk past it? I did. Oh, I'm just eating my berries. Ooh, I can use my hammer to mine. Okay, okay. And I gotta pick up the flint. I see, we're learning. We're learning how this all works. Craft a flint axe. Crafting. Flint axe. Okay. I assume eventually it's gonna make a noise or something. Yep, there it goes. Get timber by cutting down trees. I assume because I have the axe I can cut down a tree, but I was gonna do the basic campfire first. We'll build it by my house. It's not a super nice house, but it's my house. We'll put it over here. Interesting. If I open the construction panel, I assume, yep. Is it going to follow the same kind of build mechanics? More or less.
New plans.
Alright. Click E to interact with the crafting station to access its crafting options. Crafting stations give you the possibility to craft more complex items, those you couldn't otherwise craft by hands, and bonus, they will continue to craft your items while you are away from them. Hover your mouse over their eye icon to get more info. Most of the crafting stations require some sort of item to work. This could be a hammer, a saw, or just plain wood when it comes to a fireplace. Fair enough. So if I press E, requires fuel, and then I can put stuff into the crafting queue, and then it becomes... Okay, I see how this works. The only thing I know is cabbage, which I don't have any cabbage. Not a big deal. Alright, get timber by cutting down trees, build a place to sleep, gather up enough wheat straw for a basic bed. Ripe wheat. Also, hang on. I need to equip my axe. Also, can I? No. Okay, so I cannot change my outfit. At least I will need to unlock stuff and change stuff and all that. Alright, well, let's just take down a really big tree. You're seriously going to tell me that's going to stand? Oh, yep, it does do the thing where it falls away from you. Alright, so I've learned I am not a lumberjack. That's for sure. Oh. Oh. Oh, I can just pick up the log. Okay. Wood log, wood log, wood log. So now I got wood. A wood cutting station. I assume that's going to be basic bed. I need sticks and straw. I don't have straw. I assume I'm going to have to figure that out eventually. But I can build a wood cutting station at least for now. We'll set it here. I'm blocking the way. No, I'm not. I gotta hit the actual pieces in the correct order. That's kind of cool. Normally you just spam click and it builds itself. Requires tool. Saw. Okay. Ugh. I will say that hat is almost half starting to want to get to me. Like I said, this is my sister's hat. She has a very different size head than I have. Oh, harvest is E. It's worth the pain. Is it though? Is it worth it? Thank you, Siri bot. Farm, basic bed. We gotta put it over by the fire, and we're gonna kind of tuck it down right about there. So it's a little ways from the fire, but at least you have like this to help like build a bit of a block. That way you don't like completely die. Silly bot. Siri bot does like 90% of my mod shit. It's literally just banning the bot accounts, being like, do you need more viewers? And I'm like, yes, but I prefer real viewers that I gain from streaming and being entertaining. Not people I don't think actually exist and I pay them to watch me. Because that does nothing. Peak male living space right there. Right? I got a wood cutting station, I got a fire, and I got a bed, and there's my house. What more do I need? Other than, like, a pony. Who wants fake viewers? That's my point. It's like, are you so hung up on the number of viewers that you have? Like, does the number matter to you more? Or does the interaction with viewers matter more? Because if your one goal was to make it say you have a lot of people watching you, that's pretty easy to do with fake accounts that you pay, you know, some bot to, you know, view bot yourself. But that doesn't actually give you followers. That doesn't give you people to talk to. Deconstruct burnt buildings, deconstruct the burnt house, deconstruct the burnt shed. So just tear all of this down. Got it. Does nothing for you. No, it doesn't. It's not even like you can pretend it does something. Needs a specific item. Well, I assume I need to build a saw, in which case, will it let me? A flint saw. I need flint and a wood log. Fair enough. I'm just going to go cut down another tree, because honestly, no point in trying to constantly pretend that I have enough. I know I'm going to... Why are you following in that direction? Do you always fall north? No, because that wasn't north. Wood log, wood log, wood log, wood log, wood log. Where'd the stump go? I know it said you need a better tool to actually get anything, but I just want to clear off the... I forgot to craft the... Yeah, like, I get some people could get hung up on the fact that they have no viewers because the number is low. But the number being low and the number being high, but no actual viewers being there, make no difference. It's the same net result. All right. All right. Yo. Yo, I got a ghost. I got a ghost running my wood cutting station. I'm not doing it. It's not me. What the helly? Can this ghost also throw it back? Can the ghost bounce on it? That's what I need to know. Also, time is not progressing super fast. That is also another thing that like really bothers me in games. Is when like the day-night cycle is so fast that you feel like you're just constantly getting stuck in night. Look at all those wood planks. Yeah. Yeah. Craft wooden boards in the cutting station. Wood board. Did I not make enough? Why is craft wooden boards in the wood cutting station not showing as out of 10? Oh, I did not mean to do that. Because that's 6. Plus however many I already grabbed. Why is it at 5 out of 10? Fine. Split. 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 Yeah, I am asking the real questions. You know why? I don't got a wife. I don't got a girlfriend. All I got is a ghost. So if this ghost ain't about to bounce on it, someone else is gonna have to. Three more. I guess I'll walk over here and tear down some broken item. Deconstruct, hold R. Yes. Break it down, break it down. Break it down, break it down. Did it. My ghost is still ghosting. That is not the R button. Give me this. I will hold R. Yes. Oh, I gotta break down the roof first. Makes sense. We're gonna go from top to bottom. Take all this down, take all this down, take that down. The fake chimney can go. Get rid of that. Boom! Oh. My ghost stopped working. Craft wooding boards in the wood cutting station is still only a 5 out of 10. Those are in fact wood boards. I'm so confused. Craft a flint saw. I did that as well. Okay, so maybe there's a small bug that it's not picking up on me accomplishing tasks. Do I gotta sit here and let it play? Nope, still 5 out of 10.
New idea, new work waiting on me.
Alright, well, that just happened to work. Now, I am going to have to go get more flint in order to make a flint saw, even though I already made a flint saw. Because for some reason it didn't pick up on the fact that I made a flint saw. Can I use my cowboy senses to find some flint? Yes, I can. I can. Look at me go. I also love the fact that it's just straight up called cowboy senses. They're not trying to beat around the bush. They're not trying to give it any kind of backstory. They're just like, oh, your cowboy senses. Makes the flint glow. I need a wood log. Well, unfortunately for myself, I had to use all of my wood logs to figure out how to make the other thing work. But I've now learned that if you close the menu and let it auto-craft, it doesn't count towards the achievement, which is kind of stupid. And I assume it is a bug, and not meant to do that. Crafting, flint saw. Boom. And now it counts. Alright. Build a new house and build a workshop table. I saw it let me... That was weird. The axe got stuck so close to my face. Well, I'm out of berries. But you know what I'm not out of? Options. Log cabin. It needs 30 wood logs and 30 wood boards.
Just unlocked the building plan. Now to find the time. And the...
I guess I'll just kind of put it where it was. Oh, I got too close. Hi, Del Tora. How are you? Did you come to enjoy the cowboy times? Are we gonna yeehaw? I'm making my little cabin. I'm out of wood logs. Okay, I need to go lumberjack a bit. But how are you doing? Are you doing good? Are you having a grand old time? Did you get any Pokemon cards today for the new set that came out? Or am I the only one? Oh well, okay. I know I'm not completely the only one, but get out of here, Stump. Because I know Shawnee got like 3 booster bundles and plans to open all of them. So he's gonna open 18 packs. Whereas I only opened 10. Haven't gotten cards in a long time. I got cards earlier. But yeah, I got the new booster bundle. You can't really see the logo, but it's fine. And then I got the Charizard box, which we ripped it open and checked out everything. And then there was a booster bundle as well. Yeah, I opened 24 total packs. 10 of them were the new set. And we got some cool stuff. We enjoy the cool stuff. How many wood logs do I have? Oh. Okay. 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 Oh, I'm out of logs. Isn't this good enough of a house? Like, let's be honest. It has a lovely skylight. And we don't really need windows, do we? Or the gap right there? Don't worry about it. It's fine. I'm trying to only cut down the big trees. I don't know if the trees will, like, naturally grow back on their own. But I don't want to cut down all the really little trees, because I feel like if I cut down only the little trees, I end up with... Oh. Or if I cut down all the little trees, then there's, like, fucking nothing left. Whereas if I just take the really big trees, I can leave the kind of smaller, skinnier trees. And then there's at least still something around. Like, smaller tree. That's a bigger tree. Smaller tree. Kind of medium tree. Medium tree. Medium tree. That's a big tree. Log. 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 I love how that also counts as a log. Yeah. What's next? A door? Why are we building a door before the roof? Seems a bit odd. And windows before a roof? And a rail before the roof? We're building a veranda before we're building a roof. Why no roof? Oh, I can just walk through the door? That's the most cowboy thing I've ever seen. My door goes both ways. The under roof. Makes sense that I would have to build this before the over roof. Now the other side. And now one more piece. Is that it?
One
We
step
did it.
closer to being half competent.
I sort of half heard what he said. Something about being half confident. Competent? Confident. I'm half something. Stupid might be the answer, but we won't worry about that. A pickaxe is a great tool for mining many resources. Swinging one, however, can wear you out after a little while. It's not with every hit that you'll be able to mine a piece of stone. Sometimes you'll need to swing a few times to succeed. However, pickaxes of better qualities are more efficient. You can mine stone from any place you find rocks. A small tip, mining stone at the old quarry behind Maxwell's farm will be more efficient. In mines and caves, you'll find plenty of different useful materials, such as iron, sulfur, coal, and flint. Some of them require a more powerful pickaxe to be mined. So it's basically Minecraft. And I have built a little cabin. Also, my head is really hurting now. Okay. I can probably put up with this for like another 15 to 20 minutes. But we are approaching the end of the cowboy hat. Also, it's getting late. 7:20 p.m. In cowboy times, that's like almost 7:30. Upgrade panel. Requires farm 4. Well, I don't have farm 4. Progression. I'm farm level 3, fame level 1, frontier level 1. But it says to build a workshop table. Ooh, and I got mail. Dear neighbors, I have a fine horse for sale here at the animal market. A gentle and good-looking beast. First come, first serve. Come before someone else gets it for themselves. Starting price 15, but I'm open to negotiations. From Otto Wahlberg, the vet. Well, I have $5 to my name. Alright, well. I need to build a workshop table, that's for sure. Workshop table. 6 wood boards, 1 flint, 1 flint saw. Okay. I'll just stick this over here. I don't know, maybe about... Yeah, can I... Right about there. Do I have everything for this? Probably. Yes, I did. Perfect.
Simple table, but it's all potential.
Snares let you catch critters for food, killing them. Their advanced version allows you to catch living animals, which you can later bring to your farm, assign them their spot in an animal home, and collect resources off them. Snares can be placed outside of your farm. Simply get the snare from your inventory and use decoration option to place it on the ground. But do remember to space them out. Too many snares near one spot decreases their effectiveness. Snares can be looted and as reset again by interacting with them after collecting loot. Interesting. Okay, that clunky grammar again, but it's fine. A shovel lets you create and destroy fields. Use a seed bag when pointing at the field in order to sow the seeds. In order to obtain the best quality crops, grow them in fertilized ground. Water them often and use the best hoe you can get your hands on. Well, I'm going to need a good hoe. Stick some berries. A handle. Shovel is 2 wood boards and a handle. A handle is 2 wood boards. A flint pickaxe. I need rope. How do I make rope? I don't know. A wooden hoe needs handle. So boom, boom. Needs a hammer. Okay, undo, undo. Hammer, alright, can't do that either. So I'm going to have to go here, go here, go here. Please hold. There we go. Now, we'll just stick that bad boy in there. We'll do a handle for a wooden hoe, a handle for a flint pickaxe, and a handle for a wooden shovel. The reason I'm just chilling here is because ads are playing anyway. Interesting. We're getting there. One more. Welcome back from the ads, everyone. We've been crafting some handles. I'm sure you've missed me. Also, I know I said I can go another like 20 minutes or so with this hat. I don't think I'm making it 20 minutes. It is very quickly becoming very uncomfortable. All right. So I now have to move this into my inventory. Now I can do a wooden hoe. I don't have rope to be able to make a flint pickaxe, but I can at least do a shovel as well. Oh, no, I can't. That's starting to hurt way too much. Oh. That was so hard on my head. And it's entirely because it's not meant for my size. It is quite literally a woman's like cowboy hat. I don't know why I'm hesitating to say that. It is that is the truth of what it is. All right. Now, if I just kind of set the ear pad where it's supposed to be, hold it with my fingers, and put this back on, boom. Like it's not even broken. That said, it does feel really weird after, like, literally just taking that hat off. But it's fine. Who's doing what? Interesting. Interesting. Also, this is taking forever. The thing is, I don't know if I close out of this menu, if it will give me the achievement for creating these things. Because I've noticed that is an issue. A reoccurring issue. Also, I like how it's just bean. Like, hang on, let me set this right here so it's a little easier for everyone to see. It literally just says bean. Bean. I assume... Oh yeah, I can just barely start to see the durability of the hammer that's in there going down. Okay, it did stop. I was about to say, why is it still making the noise? But no, we're good. Craft shovel. Craft hoe. Oh boy, it's nighttime. Sleepies. This is your own bed. You can sleep here without any risk. It's Tuesday, 9:20 p.m. Let's go to sleep. Sleep until morning.
Finally. A moment to snore without getting shot.
When do you want to wake up? Before dawn, wake up at 6, sleep in. We'll get up at 6. No reason to get up too early. I liked that.
Well, this is bad, but it could be worse. Like if the house burned down twice. Oh, no use standing around.
Subtle foreshadowing?
This place isn't going to rebuild itself.
Perchance?
Guess I'll head to town, talk to the sheriff, grab some supplies, and figure out where to start. I've been through worse, and if I play my cards right, maybe I can make something decent out of all this. First step to starting fresh, see if that old mailbox has anything useful, or at least not more bad news. And one more thing, looks like someone's waiting by the lake, looking nervous. Might be worth heading over to see what's going on.
Your mailbox is the window to the world. I did see that. We discovered mail. Many characters will send you mail or requests for certain items. Yep, someone's selling a horse. Don't hesitate to trash your old correspondence. Don't worry, you won't be able to throw out anything of note. So I cannot get rid of like a quest on accident. That's good. I enjoy that. All right. I think this is a good stopping point for today. I know we didn't play a lot of this game, but I can continue. Probably not Sunday. Perhaps tomorrow. If not tomorrow, then Monday. But Sunday, the Lions play at night. I want to watch that game. So, but yeah, no, I am enjoying the start of this game. I'd be curious to play a little more, just to get to learn a bit more. But it seems very like medieval dynasty, Sengoku dynasty, like the cozy build out your land, lose track of time, complete quests. Is not bad. I want to get more into the Cowboy stuff, but obviously I need to get to the Cowboy stuff. Also, now you can see the Phantasmal Flames box a lot easier. To anyone who wanted to see it, I know it's already in the acrylic case, but in hindsight, I probably should have chosen one where the logo was a little better visible. But I chose the one that had the least wrinkly like seal on it, because that's more likely to snag and cause terrors. So yeah, like the Mega Evolution one, you can actually read the logo, whereas the Phantasmal Flames one, there's a Pokemon Center thing right on it. Doesn't really matter, but either way. Let me get this game shut. Quit. Yes. Yeah, especially considering that this is Odd Cubit's first game, or at least first one on Steam. It looks good. It lagged my stream out a little bit when I was first opening it. That might be partially because it was the first time I opened the game. But, I mean, there's other games that will lag out streams every time, so that's not necessarily a bad thing. It's like once the stream was open and the game was open, I didn't really notice any issues with lag while playing. Jell mentioned the stream being in 144p at one point. I will verify that wasn't on my end, but it sounds like he was pretty sure that it wasn't. So I am curious, is this man still opening? He's moved on to opening digital packs. Either way, we're going to go say hi to Shawnee, because he's the only other person I know who bought Phantasmal Flames, and I want to know if he got any hits. So, I'm going to set up this raid. Like I was saying, I'm not 100% sure when the next stream will be. Either tomorrow night, Saturday night, or Monday night, but definitely not Sunday night. I will likely continue this game just so I can check them out and get to see what's going on. I want to play this game a little bit more. But yeah, I got this raid set up. I will see you guys all again tomorrow or Monday or some other time. If you are not following me and you want to, feel free to remember to follow. If you want to follow me on other accounts like my Instagram, my TikToks, any of that stuff, all your links are going to be right there. I pointed the wrong direction. I got to point that way, even though it doesn't even show up, or it's going to be right down there if you're on mobile. If there is one link I highly recommend you click, it's going to be the one for the Discord. That's where you get all of my news, all of my announcements, me doing all the weird Pokemon talk outside of stream. Happens right there. As well as it is the easiest way to get a hold of me outside of stream. So hopefully I will get to chat with some of y'all over there. If you want to support me in this raid and you are not subscribed, you can grab that raid message right there. And if you are subscribed, you can grab this raid message right here that includes my own emotes, which I will copy and paste so you can see. I am running out of time. Like I said, I will be back sometime soon. I want to play more of this game. I want to work my way well into it before the official release in 2 weeks. So I will see you all next time. Peace. I synced that unintentionally really well with the music. that was cool. Either way, I'll see y'all next time.